peace, got war and peace inside my DNA. I got power, poison, pain, and joy inside my DNA. I got hustle, though, ambition, flow inside my DNA. I was born like this, and born like this.
What is up, guys? Nick here, and today we have an exhaust part unboxing. This is a front pipe to my 2013 Scion FRS. Sorry for the messy ass porch. I may or may not show the installment and the uninstallment of the stock front pipe, but I want to explain as much as I can for those of you that are thinking about doing this yourself. For one, I do have catback exhaust on here already, and this is the only thing I have, is just the catback, and I have the invidia. So everything's stock on here except for the catback. The front pipe stock, so we're going to go ahead and change that out, that front pipe with the I don't even know how to say this, but it's made in Japan and it's pretty fair price. I kind of personally thought that it was insane, some of the pricings for the front pipes, because literally all the front pipe is when you get an aftermarket non-catted front pipe. So what the front pipe on this vehicle has, it has a catalytic converter and it has a just a resonator, and both of those quiet down your car quite a bit. However, when you get a non-catted, non-resonated front pipe, it's literally just a straight pipe that is shaped to fit. So it's nothing crazy. It's nothing that you would think would be too expensive, but these bad boys could be up to $200, $300, sometimes even $400 for just literally a straight piece of pipe with a little bit of angle to it. So I thought it was insane. So I wasn't going to go nuts and buy some crazy like Tomei or Borla or Invidia front pipe. So I went with a little cheaper brand, which I read reviews from this brand. They're not bad, but they just don't have a lot of reviews. They just don't sell a lot. So I'm going to get straight to the unboxing right now. I've been talking for a while. So let's get to the unboxing. Alright, so now the packaging is open, which it comes with this little booklet on the front. Some 2017 wheel collection. I haven't looked at it yet. They probably put in a different magazine every time they send one out. Some decent packaging. And I'm going to do a comparison once I get the stock one off. I'll compare them side by side just to show the differences. Pretty good size, just as I expected it to be. My current tripod and stand actually broke, so it's pretty unfortunate that it broke right before I could make this video. Right off the bat, I'm seeing some weird little etching, some odd little markings, sort of like scratches or something, which I'm not picky. I don't care if it's scratched up. It just kind of makes me wonder how it happened, or if it's supposed to be like that. And it's got them all randomly down it. And this is what you get though when you buy something for cheaper. I got this for like $180. When you get a front pipe for cheaper, you don't know what you're getting all the time. You don't know the quality of what you're getting. And there's going to be a stock washer gasket type thing that has a little bevel to it, sort of like a ferrule, that you're going to want to take off your stock pipe and put it on this one, and that will work as a gasket. This end you need a gasket for, in which I don't know if this did come with gaskets, and it came with the bolts. So this came with the one gasket that is needed. Like I said, the other side does not need a gasket. If you do seem to get some type of leak out of it, you may be able to use a gasket. However, you don't need one. It only gives you 2 bolts, so you have to use the bolts that you have, the stock bolts, for at least one of the sides, which I would recommend using the stock bolts on this side, since you're using the stock nut anyways, or the stock washer or ferrule or gasket, whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to go ahead and jack the car up, take off the old one. Alright guys, so we got the front pipe off. You may have a little trouble with the front pipe. This part goes towards the back end of the car. It connects on right there, if you can see that. And this front part with the catalytic converter goes onto the headers, or to the overpipe, sorry. You can't really see it under there. This part you're going to have trouble with. These bolts are on extremely tight and rusted compared to the middle ones. I think it gets a lot more of the elements, a lot more water, and a lot more heat to this part of the exhaust, so it makes those bolts a lot more corroded than the ones towards the end. So you may have to take off the black paneling that you can see on the other side of the car under there. I don't know if you see it. There's a sort of a splash cover underneath, or a scrape cover, whatever you want to call it, that you may have to take off just to get a little bit more leverage on these bolts. And it is also a little dangerous but useful to use a hammer while using your wrench. You're going to want to use a normal wrench on that. You're not going to be able to use a socket. You're not going to be able to fit one inside there. So you have to use a wrench, and you may need to hit it with a hammer a few times. If not, don't be lazy and get some WD-40 or some PB Blaster or some type of bolt lubricant that will loosen it up and lube it up a little bit, and then go for it with the wrench. But I wanted to get it done quick and didn't feel like waiting, so I knocked it out with the hammer. So we're going to go install this now, and we'll get back with the sound clip in just a moment. So this one officially obsolete. I took that gasket off like I told you guys to. The new one is on there. Let's try to get under there a little bit. Alright, so that's where I said it's going to be a little difficult. Or no, that's the easy part, never mind. That's the part with the gasket I was talking about. You can see the gasket in the middle. And then as you go down and then up there is where it connects to the overpipe. Now that is where it's going to be difficult to take it off, like I was saying earlier. But I got it on there, put the gasket on that end, and my cat back all the way down. Everything is pretty much aftermarket under here now, except for the overpipe and the headers, which are next. 10 times better. If you guys can't really tell, take my word for it, 10 times better. Highly recommend getting an front pipe if you haven't already. I was going to get the front pipe combo with the overpipe, but once I seen how extensive it is to change out the overpipe, because you kind of got stuff in the way, and I mean, I'm sure it's not too bad, it's pretty easy, but I didn't feel like doing that yet. I'm just going to go ahead and do the two harder things at once, the headers and the overpipe, when I'm ready. But I always recommend, if you're going to be changing out your exhaust system, start with the cat back, work your way up to the front pipe, and then the overpipe and headers last. It'll end up being a lot easier for you in the long run, and that way you can kind of just step by step hear how loud your car gets from part to part. But still, even after the revs and everything and letting it run for a while, no check engine light, just for proof. And it gives it, I know it's not really possible, or people may not think it is, without having the unequal length headers. Just that alone kind of gives it that boxer sound a little bit, the iconic boxer type of sound. I kind of hear it a little bit more now, which I'm definitely happy about, because when I do get the headers, I'm getting the UEL headers for sure, because I love the boxer sound. That's the whole reason I got this car, was for that boxer sound, and because I love FRS and BRZ, but more than anything, I love this car because it has the boxer motor in general. But hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to know anything else, about how I changed this all out. Pretty straightforward. But that is the pipe right there. Oh yeah, the fitment. It fit like a freaking glove. I mean, I didn't have to do anything. I hear about a lot of people having to adjust a lot of things when they put on a new front pipe, or they have a lot of troubles getting it to fit right. This thing fit just as this one did. So I highly recommend it so far. I'll let you guys know how it is later on down the road, and I'll upload another video once I do the headers and the front pipe. But if you guys want to see it, or the over pipe, if you guys want to see anything else, please leave it in the comments below. I'm kind of new to YouTube in the whole car scene part of YouTube anyways. I have done a lot of YouTube videos in different aspects and different genres, but I have never really uploaded any how-to or reviews or anything like that related to cars onto YouTube. But if there's anything you guys want to see in specific, leave it in the comments below and I'll be sure to get to that. But as for now, I'm going to paint the trunk or plasti dip the trunk black, and I'm going to probably plasti dip the roof black, so I know how it will look, or so I know if I'll like it with carbon fiber. Because I was thinking about getting a carbon fiber trunk, and I was thinking about, I don't know if you can, but somehow getting this carbon fiber, or just painting it black or wrapping it black. But I'm going to plasti dip that probably right after this video, and I might post a picture on Instagram, show you guys how that looks. So if you want to follow me on Instagram, that is at kinda_flush. So be sure to follow me. But if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and share it with your friends. Peace out, guys.